Hi guys, today we will take a look at Prison -2 for level 450 plus EK. So let's get into it. Experience about 7 out of 10, loot 8 out of 10 is pretty good, spawn difficulty 8 out of 10. With regards to the spawn difficulty, it's a little bit harder than Prison -1. Prison -1 I recommend for level 400, Prison -2 I recommend for 450 plus. It's a little bit more difficult, not massively more difficult, but it's a little bit more difficult, so do bear that in mind. Optimization difficulty 3 out of 10, access and popularity 0 out of 10, and this place can effectively be hunted by knights, and then maybe paladin, maybe some duo, maybe some full team hunt, but it's probably not going to be too great, so I wouldn't really recommend it. Moving on, let's take a quick look at the results. So as you can see, I get about 4kk raw, which is about 6kk on 150, and somewhere between 800 to 900, maybe 1kk profit per hour if I get a bit lucky. So it's not bad. It's very, very similar to Prison -1, actually, very similar results. Bestiary, about 7 hours for Demon Outcast, 12 hours for Dark Torturers, 10 hours for Plague Smiths, and, you know, some random amounts for Hellhound, Juggernauts, Betrayed Wraiths. It's going to be very slow for those, so you probably don't care too much. With regards to requirements, like I said, level 450 plus. Now, with regards to the weapon, on Prison -1, I noticed that physical was the best. I didn't notice that on Prison -2. On Prison -2, I think Ice, Energy, and Physical are all pretty much equivalent. So I would say just choose your best weapon in one of those elements. So if you have the Soul weapon, the two-handed one, use that one. If you don't have the two-handed soul weapon, then just choose your strongest ice, energy, or physical weapon. So in axe, that would probably be Falcon Battle Axe. In sword, it would probably be Falcon Longsword, and in club, it'd probably be Resizer. With regards to recommended imbuements, everything standard, nothing special. As you can see in the damage breakdown, it's 10% energy damage. So maybe you can consider an energy defensive imbuement, maybe, if you're struggling. I don't think it's so bad as to need it, and it is only, 10.8%, so you knock 15% off of that, and, it's not really that substantial. But the prismatic ring is very strong here if you are struggling, because obviously it's physical and energy protection. So yeah, you can consider using a prismatic ring. Moving on with regards to the supplies, I use about 2,700 strong manas per hour and about 80 supreme health potions per hour. I do not use the poison bombs here. I don't think they speed up my pulls. At least I have, high skills, high damage, so I can kill the monsters quite quick. The energy elementals are not bothering me. But you can try poison bombs if you like. I don't think it's necessary. With regards to charms, I recommend Zap or maybe Low Blow on Demon Outcast and Freeze on Dark Torturer. I use the standard Exile Mass cooldown reduction focus wheel, and the character in the video is 562 EK with 128 axe skill of loyalty. And I actually had the defense spray on Demon Outcast when I was recording this. It was a free spray that I just, randomly rolled on the morning of recording this video, so I applied it. But I don't think it's necessary. I mean, I would hunt here on level 450 without the defense spray, so it's definitely not necessary. But of course, if you get it for free, why not use it, right? Before we get to my route, just a quick shout out to my YouTube members. Thank you very much, guys, for supporting. This is Jedor, Kruczy, Dziki Krystol, Paput, Last Case, Javi, Eskabi, and Defect Muzgu. Thank you very much, guys. It helps me make videos such as this one. And taking a look at the route, starting from here, so this is where you come in. I go to the left and I do a little pull here, though I'm careful not to get too much into this area because it has a lot of Hellhounds and Juggernauts, so I tend to try and avoid this section here. So I just do a pull around here. Then I go up north, I do a pull in this room. It's pretty nice room. I think it has a variable spawn of Juggernauts sometimes, so sometimes a Juggernaut will spawn here, rarely though. Usually it's like 60 Demon Outcast, which is pretty great. Then I go to the left, I skip both this room and this room. I can't remember exactly why, but I think they also have a lot of like annoying monsters like Juggernauts and you don't need them. Then I come here and I go south and I go sort of down to somewhere here and I do a pull there. And again, similar to the room around here, I avoid this little section here as it seems to have, juggernauts and stuff, which is kind of annoying. After this, I go to this room. I do a big pull in this room, just a single one. Once that is done, I'm going to the left, and this is important that you attack everything on the way here as you go, so you sort of get it to sort of low health. Then I go here and I stop, and I usually kill off everything that I've gathered in up to this point. I kill everything, and then I go south and I do a really big pull in this room as well. It's probably like 12 monsters, so be careful for this one. Afterwards, I go here to the right. I do a small starter pull here, so I kill about 4 or 5 monsters in this box, and then I go and pull the rest and finish the pull somewhere here. This is because if you don't do the small pull at this point, it might be a little bit difficult. I think there's like 14, 15 points if you just monsters if you just run into the room, which can be a bit too difficult. So I usually split in two to make it easier. Anyway, after I finish this pull here, I go out, go to the right, do just a single pull here. And once that is done, I go here, attacking all the monsters along the way, pulling, 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 and do a one final kill around here, and that's it. And I restart, and I go here and to the left, and that's it. It's a pretty nice spot. I mean, it's not like anything amazing. It's one of those spots that's really excellent on like a double experience or double loot, and there's loads of people playing, nothing is free. No one ever comes here, and it's pretty easy, pretty nice, pretty cool monsters. I quite like the visuals of this place. I just love prison in general. So, yeah, that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoy it, and be careful out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.